I made some stuff and have spare parts to allow operational mistakes. This series will review some of my spare parts to build something. Hi, welcome to Solar Engineering. I'm David. This time is a rotating display stand. It would be a better way to reveal every aspect of the parts in the video rather than holding them in hand as before. Also, it utilized some spare parts instead of piling them up in my workshop. Let me introduce the parts I use for this project. As a rotating stand, a motor is needed. I have a flat stepper, which was initially installed on the extruder. Mention an extruder stepper, I also have some TMC 2209 drivers for it. These small elements are suitable for this project. An extra shaft and a white LED strip from Voron printer build, and a spare Arduino Nano was bought for the threader. Of course, I still need some parts for this project. 2 potentiometers, a small power supply, a power socket, and a switch. Most of electrical components are also commonly used for other applications. Start by designing a stand. The stand itself needs to be easy to print. The base has some triangle cuts for ventilation. The backside has holes for a power socket, a switch, and 2 potentiometers. The space inside is for all the electrical components. Due to the size of the power supply, I cannot place the stepper at the center, so I designed a pair of gears to transmit the motion. The other space is for the LED strip. It comes with a translucent material on top to let light come out. The stepper itself also needs a mount, which I also designed these parts to become one of the ends of the platform shaft. The other end is with the platform itself, also as the gear shaft. The connection between the base and the platform should be some wear-resistant material. It usually comes with a large bearing, but this time, let's try out the I-180 engineering filament I got from Igus. From the descriptions, it seems to be an ABS-based filament with some wear-resistant enhancement. I printed the contact rings with the flat PEI sheet to provide smooth contact surfaces. The top side of the stand has a rotating platform and a light cover. I used the texture size of the PEI sheet with the concentric pattern at the bottom layer. The outcome of both parts shows the texture and paths of the tool head. Especially the black platform, which has reflective racial lines under the light. After some showcase of the parts, move on to the assembly sequence. The base should have some thread inserts first for the motor mount. And the gear for the stepper as well. After that, install the potentiometers, a socket, and a switch on the rear side. Wire the socket and the switch to the power supply. It is recommended to check the output voltage before further assembly. Then install the power supply with 2 screws at the bottom. Next is the control system. The demo I show is the stepper with a control system installed in the stand. The Nano communicates with TMC2209 by UART. TMC2209 driver has an internal clock generator when using UART mode. This feature is suitable for the applications with only controlling the speed of the stepper. UART mode can also provide silent motion, which is a good feature. The Nano only reads the potentiometer signal and converts it into speed for the TMC2209 driver. Head back to the mechanism assembly. Install the stepper onto the motor mount. Then install the motor mount to the 4-thread insert position. The shaft hole must be at the center for the platform shape later. Press the gears onto the stepper shaft and 2 set screws to tighten the gear. Attach the LED strip to the outer space of the base. Directly wire the LED strip with the potentiometer and connect it to the 12 volt. Press down the contact ring in place after all the electrical components are installed. One is at the base and the other is at the platform bottom. They all feature small teeth to ensure the wear only occurs between the contact rings. Place down the platform and light cover to complete the assembly. Well, it didn't rotate as expected. I forgot the platform shape. Remove the light cover and rotating platform to install the forgotten shape. Insert the platform shape and have a second try. It works. The motor mount part is rotating smoothly on the platform without jittering. How about the light? It isn't apparent with other light source involved. A light off test may be better. Now I have a rotating display stand. It features both directions at a max speed of 10 RPM and a surrounding light source when I need special effects. Like share this video if you enjoy the way I reuse spare parts. Have a great day and see you next time.